Welcome to Rustic Cottage Co. I'm Julie and I hope you like my Facebook page Rustic Cottage Co, my group Rustic Cottage Co and my YouTube channel Rustic Cottage Co. This video is to inspire you. Please give the thumbs up, like, tell your friends and pass the word on. That will help my business. I much appreciate the time you're taking to enjoy this video. Please keep watching and let me know what you think in the comments. And thank you again for watching Rustic Cottage Co. from Julie. Have a great day. Enjoy the movie. Hello, new week, and what shall we get up to this week? I'm going to be finishing off the pieces of furniture this week, so hopefully, fingers crossed, they're finished, but I'll have lots of it done, so that'll be great. Got the coffee bar that I'm doing and a coffee table that I'm doing. I'm also going to be doing some side tables, maybe starting them this week, and I'm wondering if maybe to do them a different colour. What do you think? It takes longer for me to sell something that isn't white, but it's also fun to just paint a different colour for a change. So what colour do you suggest? And side tables, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think also this week I may go to the dollar store, see what I can find and do a craft. So see what I'm going to do that way, and as I say, not sure yet. This is the beginning of the week and I have no plans. The furniture, yes, I plan to do some, but the rest, I'm just going to see how I feel each day. So why don't you come along that journey this week with me with no plans and have some fun. By the way, got my hair done. First time since the situation. Everything's now open, and I was one of those that I only went to places if I had to go to the grocery store, if I had to pick up a prescription, or, you know, occasionally I went to the thrift stores, but not often. So now everything's open here. I actually finally got my hair done. First time in, I would say, 3 years, something like that, that I professionally had my hair done. So hope you like. Different colour a little bit, but yes, fresh look for me, fun week for us. Let's get started. Continuing to work on this piece here, I've just put the second coat on. And again, we'll, especially for the top part, which is shiny, wait a good 4 to 6 hours for that to dry before putting the last coat on. It'll need one more coat, mostly in places rather than all over, and then I will do some wet distressing back. Also on this piece here, the drawers and this coffee table, got a second coat, went on today, and gonna wait for that to dry and then do the touch-up third coat. And then over the weekend I'll be filming and doing the top of the coffee table. Also, I have this one. It's been ready and waiting for the wood for over a week now, unfortunately, but that's okay. The wood guy will be coming hopefully this weekend. He's a very busy person but does a great job, and we work well together, so it's worth the wait for me in the end. So hopefully we'll get on to doing this one too and finishing it up. So just gonna get some more paint on these two items, this one and the coffee table, and then we'll be doing some wood. So as you can see, I've got stuff everywhere. It's clean up time again. I seem to be doing that every week almost now. I mean, obviously clean up is every week, but what is going on here is that I have sold a few pieces of furniture, which is wonderful. I've even got on the coffee table here, you can see some parts still from the thrift haul last week. Anyway, I want to change up the mantle. It's kind of an Easter looking right now, and I want to change it up. I want to make it more simplistic and have it something that, unless the items sell, have it classic looking, simple looking for summertime. So yeah, these items I've got to tidy up, sort out, move around, organise, and start taking some of the Easter stuff out. Some of the little items I have here for Easter, I don't have them for sale, I just put them out. They're not for my home, but I actually just have them here. I've had them a few years and I just put them out at Easter just to mingle in with some items. So those need to be put away. This piece is still available, but there has been a lot of asking about it. But for some reason, this piece has caught the eye of a lot of people that are further away. And I don't ship, unfortunately, and they're trying to figure out ways of getting it. So it is still available, but yeah, it's had a lot of interest, just not people that are close by to come pick up for it, you know. I've got my tripod in the way. This rocking chair, I still haven't done anything with it. I will do, I'm just not ready right now. And as you can see over here, I need a piece of furniture for here. I need obviously a piece of furniture for here. I've got stuff on the floor, oh my goodness. Anyway, I have to kind of figure it all out and redo it all and stage everything up, have everything relisted for sale, as a lot of my smalls I actually have not even listed, so I have to get that going next week. And get some furniture pieces in and reorganize. So I'm going to be doing that through the week, and you can give me some ideas of what to put and where. And yeah, hopefully the coffee station will go here, and then I'm going to move the old coffee table to here and then put the new coffee table in place when they're finished. Not sure when. And I do actually have another piece of furniture I want to start, but it probably won't be until the week after, and that'll be an entryway table, and that'll look amazing here. So that's what I've got going on, and as I say, I've got lots of cleaning up, tidying up, and rearranging, and take out the Easter and spring and start bringing in the summer. Still cleaning up the porchway. I did another big scrub on this wall, and now focusing on the porch and some plants and adding them to the back patio as well. So yet another wet and probably windy day, and still lots of things to do. I'm still doing the front porch and now starting on the back patio, but lots to do, and it's hard to get out here. I mean, yes, I'm being a wimp, but hard to get out here when it's raining every day. And it's still for the next 10 days raining every day. But hopefully I'll get there in the end. I think it's going to take all of this spring and summer to even get partway looking good. But I'm determined, and here's one of the plants I have on my patio. Just one of my favourites, geranium. And this one here, looking good, but very wet. And hopefully comes out nice and keeps going, but we do need some sunshine too. These flowers need to come out bigger and better, so lots more to do. It's gonna be a tough job, but I'm determined to have beautiful patio and beautiful porch by the end of this summer. So let's keep going on this journey. I find transitioning from Easter to spring not quite summer yet. I like to go simple. I'm just literally leaving this jug on the fireplace with some twigs and a little stem of just some buds coming through, just to indicate spring. And I may add some stuff as summer comes along, but keeping it simple. My outside stuff is going to be more of my focus, and that's why I keep it simple inside, so it's easy cleaning and looks fresh and new. And if I come down to here, on the side here, I still have this little chair, and I freshened up my little cloche I made a few months back and took the birds out and put some flowers in, just for the spring and summer. And then still keeping a little bit of the spring theme, I put this display here next to it on the side on my fireplace here, And then just to balance it in simplicity, here I have just the little house. This is my favorite, one of my favorite pieces. And I just like to put it in my decor. I like it somewhere, so I always have it close by. For my coffee table, again, I wanted to keep it simple, so I went with the theme of the jugs, and this beautiful jug I got from the thrift store just a couple of weeks ago. I just, again, added a few more of those twigs just to blend it in nicely with the one up here. And just have that on the coffee table on its own, simple, again, keeping it so that it's just easy to clean, easy to wipe down, no clutter, and that, again, just the theme of the place, decluttering, getting ready for summer, and most of my time I'm hoping when the weather changes to be outside on the patio. And then this side table here that I've had for a little bit, move the ducks over. I think the ducks look great for spring and summer. And then the lantern here, that in the middle, and I've kept the owl as I think it just balances everything nicely with the books. Move this little cage planter here over to the window with the ivy and the fake ivy, and just clean this up a little bit. And then as I come down to this area here, which is where you just first walk in, I've redone this area nicely too and decluttered. There's lots of different things on here that got all cluttered up for a little while, and now I've just got it more of kind of a gardening summer, spring to summer kind of theme with the watering can and then the bird cage, and I think that looks so sweet. So I'm going to continue to completely redo my place. As I say, this is a little bit more because it's an entrance and these things are available for sale. I kind of wanted to have it there so you see it straight away. But the rest of the place I'm trying to declutter, minimize, as I say. Hoping to be outdoors soon. All right, I've finished putting coats and coats and coats of paint on this one. It's taken quite a bit of paint on this top part. The bottom one coat was enough, but the top, I've had 4 coats on this and I still have parts missing. It would be so thick and chunky if I kept putting lots of coats on. So what I'm doing now is anywhere it's not covered well, that's where I'll do the wet distress and hide the fact that it didn't cover as greatly as you always want it to. So as I say, anywhere like here and any edges, obviously I'm going to wet distress, and then here too. I'm not going to do a lot of wet distress on this, just areas of interest and only the top part. As underneath on the bottom part, if you remember, it was the terracotta, basic terracotta, so I don't want to be wet distressing back to orange, you know. It's not a colour that will go with anything in my decor. Just wiping back. So wet distress, if you don't know, if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. But wet distress is basically using a damp cloth and just rubbing areas to rub away the paint that you just painted, just in certain areas to make it look worn. Because it's water-based paint, it's fairly easy to do. And I'm just going to keep rubbing back on all the areas here. Especially detail. And then when you finish that, let it dry again, because you have moistened the paint a little bit, so just let it completely dry everywhere. and then just put a clear coat over it. You can get away with wax if you're just putting dried flowers in here, or if you're not putting anything in it. But if you're going to put real flowers or stems that need water, then give it a good couple of clear coats so that then it doesn't wash away the paint by adding water to your plants and flowers. Alright, so I'm going to keep going with this. As I say, I'm not doing a lot of distress, but just a little. And then I will stage it up when it's nice and dry and got the clear coat on it. And unfortunately, just to let you know, as the week's going on, it's now Wednesday, and I like to get my videos out Wednesday or Thursday kind of timing. It's my usual. So I didn't get to finish the furniture yet again. It's out of my hands, nothing I can do. Life is life. Never getting frustrated or upset about it. It will happen, and it just, you know, when you're kind of waiting on someone else to help out, then you have to go at their speed and their availability, and that's fine. Which is going to send me in a direction of doing more crafts, which I love doing anyway, and then the furniture itself will be just added bonus whenever it happens, is probably the best way to go for me. And be, again, as I say, then I don't have to stress about anything, and I can still have some fun doing some little crafts and things when I'm waiting on basically some woodwork to be done. And then when the furniture is done, then that's just literally icing on the cake, right? So just finishing up here. There, and as I say, I'm going to now finish doing a clear coat over this when it's dry, and then stage it up. So as I stepped back on this piece, I did actually start taking some pictures, and I looked at the pictures and I thought, something's not jiving with me. Something's not quite right. So I decided to put a stencil on it. Now, I didn't film, I didn't record while I was doing the stencil, for the reason that I wanted to get it right first time. And as you can see, it's lots of letters. It's a big stencil, but lots of letters, small letters. So I used a very small stencil brush and took my time. And I also, as you can see, it's a curved surface. So I did one word at a time, and it's curved and it goes inwards. So I wanted to make sure I got everything in the middle, in place, everything looking good, you know, and I just didn't want to do it on camera, to be honest. I'm being honest with you. I wanted to get it right. There is, if you see here, there would be a bow on the stencil. I didn't want a bow. I'm not a bow person, so I didn't put the bow in. Now, right now, I'm just waiting for the stencil to dry, and I'm just going to give it a very light sand so it looks like it's been there for a long time, and then I'm going to re-clear. I'm Julie from Rustic Cottage Co. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and thumbs up. Thank you.